This is your host, LA from LA Show. And of course, we're going to get into topics in the black community. Plus, we're going to have black talent and business promotions. So please like, share, and comment your thoughts. Also, subscribe to the channel for more stories in our community. Thanks.
It's Lexi.
Welcome back to LA Show. Tonight we are here to discuss some things. Of course, we're going to take a look at what's going on in our community. First of all, I want to say I miss you guys. The reason why I'm not really able to put out these videos at a fast pace is because it is a lot of work, one, and two, YouTube has took the ability for me to go live until I'm able to get 1,000 subscribers. I'm really grateful for the 350 I got, but if y'all could like, share, and comment on these videos so that we can get more awareness, get more subscribers, so that I can start going back live again and getting this news out to you guys like it's supposed to be. But tonight we're going to discuss the case of Maleah Davis, age 4 years old, out of Houston, Texas. Specifically, this allegedly happened in the Sugarland area. So right now, where we're at, Maleah was abducted from her stepfather on last Friday, May the 4th. May the 3rd, I'm sorry, last Friday. So she was abducted near Highway 6 in Houston, Texas, Sugarland, Texas, and she was with her stepfather, Darion Vence. He also was with his actual biological son, a 2-year-old little boy. Maleah is, of course, 4 years old. She is his stepdaughter, so she is not biologically his. The mother, Brittany Bowens, she was supposed to be picked up by Darion that night, that Friday night, from the airport. She was coming back in from, I believe, Massachusetts, from a trip. Now, when Brittany did not get picked up by Darion, she of course called him, no answer, and then she got picked up and dropped off wherever she needed to go by a family friend. So at that point, that kind of raised red flags. But this story is going to get a little bit more trickier as the time goes on, because we still haven't found Maleah Davis. It's been 4 days now. Today is the 7th. So it looks like Darion Vence was on Highway 6 or near Highway 6 where he was traveling, and he allegedly heard a popping noise coming from his tire. He proceeded to get out of his car on the side of the road, check his vehicle, where he was approached by 3 Mexican men or Hispanic men. So at that point, they made some type of remark to him about Maleah being a pretty girl or something of that nature that he allegedly remembered. And he was knocked out by these men. Allegedly, it stated that he was knocked out for a couple of hours. He regained consciousness, and Maleah was gone. The 2-year-old boy allegedly was still with him, but it's still very unclear to me on how him and this little boy got to the hospital where they received treatment later that night. No, they didn't receive treatment until Saturday night. So I don't know where they were from Friday afternoon until Saturday evening. But the boy and Darion were allegedly trying to get to the hospital. He was allegedly passing in and out of consciousness, walking up highways, trying to get help, and people were riding by him. allegedly. So this man was knocked out, regained consciousness. The baby was gone. The 4-year-old was gone. Instead of going into any type of restaurants or any type of stores he may have seen, he decides to walk up the highway with a 2-year-old child in the middle of the night while he's going in and out of consciousness. So allegedly, the car that the family was driving in, a Nissan Altima, which is gray, that car was allegedly stolen by these Hispanic men, where, that car has still not been found, unfortunately. So let me keep going here. So let me get to a little backstory on this situation. CPS confirmed to KPRC2 News that the state agency received a report of allegations of physical abuse in August after Maleah suffered a head injury. So allegedly what had happened was she had fallen. It had been proven that she had fallen and she had hurt her head bad enough to where she needed surgery on her head, which was explained in a press conference that it was some type of flap in her head that was opened in that fall, and it needed to heal. So she required a lot of medical help, and at this current time, her mother reported that she was not feeling well. She was sick and under the weather. So being sick and under the weather and also having an injury to the brain or head, which required more help than usual to their child, I can see where a stressful situation is coming about. And most people fold under pressure. A lot of people do. And I'm noticing that more and more as I grow older. So that's why I want to teach the people around me to be as strong as you can be in hard situations. Because trust me, I've wanted to crack a couple of times. But this is crazy. And this stuff keeps happening to people. So, the more awareness we can put out there, the more I feel as though we can possibly get somewhere, some type of resolution. Because somebody's going to hear us one day and they're going to stop and they're going to say, wow, this is crazy. So they're saying that she was removed from the home in August. So recently, the family, Brittany Bowens and I guess Darion Vence, received custody of her again back in February of this year. So she was out of the custody of her mom and the stepfather for 6 months, along with her other 2 siblings. They were also taken as well. So the reason why now today is such a big deal, because it has been a big deal since it happened, but today we're starting to find out that Darion Vence told some very different information to police officers, where he stated at first that he had walked to the hospital. He had walked there. Him and the 2-year-old baby were on the side of the road walking. People were riding past them, not giving him rides. Now it's being reported that the reason why they are now calling Darion Vence, the stepfather of Maleah Davis, a person of interest is because he told another police agency, which is Sugar Land Police Department, that he was given a ride to the hospital with the 2-year-old boy. And it is also suspicious that he waited a whole 24 hours. Like I said, she was missing Friday. He didn't get to the hospital and tell them immediately that she had been abducted. He waited in there until he was treated and then responded to the nurses and doctors saying that his stepdaughter was missing. So that's a full 24 hours from when she first was initially abducted. And that's where people are very concerned at. This child does have a medical issue. And on top of that, she's a baby. So we are really, really hoping that we can find Maleah Davis. It looks like the Texas Equisearch team has jumped on this. They have recently checked the woods near US 59. I'm sorry, you guys, 59. Moved US 59 and Greens Road in Houston, Texas on Monday. And that was May 6th. So now, today, they are searching near her home because they have labeled Darion Vence a person of interest in this case. And that is 30 miles away from the initial search place over there on US 59. So this missing person situation spans out all over the southwest side of Texas, Houston, Texas. And that is a very, very large area. So we are really, really hoping that Maleah is able to be found. And let me just tell you what she had on. I think I covered everything. She was last wearing a light blue Under Armour jacket, blue jeans, and pink and white Under Armour shoes. So if you guys have seen Maleah Davis, please do the right thing. This is a baby girl that deserves everything in the world that she can possibly experience. They're saying that there is a blue Ford pickup truck, or Chevy pickup truck, I'm sorry, blue Chevy pickup truck that they suspect these 3 Hispanic men to be in. And now that Darion is, of course, a person of interest, I guess we pretty much can rule that pickup truck out. And, you know, just hopefully he just tells us what happened to that baby girl. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Like I said, like, share, and subscribe to the channel. I really do appreciate y'all tuning in, showing love, commenting down below. Also follow me on Instagram and Twitter at LAShow_, and Facebook, like the Young LA page. Thank you guys. Bye.